I just want to live my best life. I just want to live my best life. I just want to live my best life. Tell me how. Dear Dre.
Hey y'all, what's up? I know it's been a while, but I'm here. I told myself that I would try to get at least 3 videos in before the New Year's. Okay, don't count me to it. I'm trying to be as consistent as possible, but life has been kicking my ass. Okay, as I'm pretty sure that it has been kicking yours because 2020 has been too much. If you missed any type of lessons in life throughout all your years of living, you got all your lessons crammed into 2020. I'm ready for it to be over. Please let 2021 be good to us. We tired. We don't want to learn no more. The lessons are enough. Anyway, so as you can see from the thumbnail and from the title of the video, pregnancy. What no one told you. I'm not pregnant, y'all. I'm not pregnant. But I felt like this would be a really interesting video because a lot of y'all been getting it in during this pandemic. Because there was nothing else better to do. So I don't blame you, but I just felt like there was a lot of details and a lot of things that nobody ever told us about pregnancy and childbirth. And I think it was about time for us to talk about it. Before I even start, what's up with that? What's up with that? We're all women, are we not? How come we gotta find out that does all of that on the day of? Why we can't talk to each other about these surprises? They shouldn't be surprises. We should be ready for it. But anyway, back to the regularly scheduled program. Like my tree? I ain't do no work. I ain't put it up because I don't take it back down. So it just makes a nice background, but I ain't do no work. Tree putting upping is not for me. So anyway, let's get right to the details because I think for all y'all that been getting it in and being nasty, that this is the right video for you. So I interviewed 2 of my favorite people. One is my aunt who just had triplets. I love them so much, the triple A's. One is my goddaughter, but I claim all of them as my godchildren, my cousins. And then another is like one of my best friends, one of my sisters. We've been friends since middle school. And I'm 27 now, so you could imagine we've been friends for years. And our relationship has never changed. It has only evolved and grown to bigger things. I can't wait because she's about to get her YouTube channel up and you guys are gonna see her and it's gonna be a collab. And once I get all her information, you know, I will do a video and tagging her in it. Y'all could go and follow her and like her videos. It's gonna be motivational, it's gonna be spiritual, and it's gonna be about motherhood. And she's amazing. She's amazing. You guys will get to meet her really soon, okay? So she just had a beautiful little girl. So yes, 2020 has been filled with girls, girl power. We needed a little bit of male power, but it's okay. It's okay. I'll take my 4 babies. I thought it would be good to interview them because, you know, they're in my life and I've heard some stories. I've heard some experiences enough to know that there needs to be a video on this. And I'm pretty sure I didn't get everything, all those little secrets that could be told about pregnancy and childbirth, but I got a good bit of information. So if you see me look down, don't be judging me. Don't be commenting like, pick your head up. I got my notes in my hand that I will be reading because it's a lot of stuff. Okay, so don't get on me. Don't get on me. Don't get on. So first I'm gonna do my interview with my triplet mother. That's what I call her. I asked her, what is like the most important thing that you need to keep in mind when you're pregnant, when you finally know that you are pregnant? She told me that diet is the most important thing. Basically, what you put into your body, because this baby is still inside of you, has not been exposed to this outside food. So you eating Chinese food every day, you eating burgers and fries, and nothing substantial is not gonna help. Another thing she told me is you can get diabetes when you're pregnant. How ghetto. It's called gestational diabetes, and if you eat like fruits and fruit juices and stuff, anything that's like high in sugar, you can be at risk of getting it. And it lasts during pregnancy, can cause complications. So you have to be careful about like the fruits and fruit juices that you put into your body when you're pregnant. Memories is, you know, I used to go over there when she was pregnant to help out and get ready for babies and stuff. And I used to ask her like, what you want from the store? And you know, we love apple juice, but she was drinking like a couple apple juice a week because apples are a fruit that's high in sugar. You just can't have a lot of it. Another memory I have is my mentor. She's had a couple babies, and you know, she's all about the holistic, natural way of having a baby in childbirth and raising your baby. She was talking about citrus. High amounts of citrus or acidity in your body can cause complications. So even that, you know, my aunt was not drinking much apple juice or orange juice. She was eating prunes though, and she was trying to make me eat it. That was disgusting. We're not gonna talk about that. So another thing she told me, you can make a list of demands for your doctor. Don't just think, oh, my doctor's in charge, he knows what he's doing, or she knows what she's doing, and I don't have to say anything. No, this is your body, this is your baby, and most importantly, this is your experience. Examples like delivering your baby sitting up instead of laying straight down, adjusting your bed when it's time to push. If you think about it, gravity is gonna help you get that football out of you, because gravity, you know, things come down. So it's like gravity push down, you push, and oh, it should be a little bit easier to have that baby sitting up instead of laying flat on your back. You can make a list of demands. Please do. Doctors try to trick you into inducing your labor or performing a C-section because it is easier for them. So, you know, childbirth can take a lot of hours, and you're not the only person pregnant, and you're not the only person delivering, and that doctor is not only assigned to you. So a lot of the times they try to induce your labor. I've seen a video of this on Facebook. Manually break your water so that you can start going into labor. When you think about it, what if my water wasn't ready yet? Like, who told you to do that? So your body knows what it's doing. Our bodies, women, we are so strong and we are so capable. Our bodies know what it's doing, even when our mind doesn't understand what's going on and we're frazzled and all we're thinking about is, oh my God, I'm about to push this thing out of me. Our bodies know what it's doing naturally. So for somebody to go and break your own water, I mean, unless you're in danger and your baby is in danger of whatever, then I understand. But if you're just naturally going through the motions of labor and childbirth, let it happen. So be aware. Please do your research. They gonna try to get that baby out as fast as possible. We got things to do today. All right, so another thing she told me is if you are having a C-section, you can request to get sewn up layer by layer of your body. So they'll start with the inside layer, they'll sew that up, and then the fat, and then your skin. And this will ensure that you can stand straight up afterwards. I'm not sure how that feels. She knows because she had triplets. That's a high-risk pregnancy, so they had to do C-section. Like, I'm guessing, you know, when you have your C-section, you can't really stand straight up right after. You're in a lot of pain, but also the stitches are pretty tight. So she said you can request getting sewn back up layer by layer, that, you know, you have more flexibility in your stomach. You'll still be in pain, it'll still hurt, you still need healing time, but it'll just be a little bit better in terms of like your mobility. After delivering your baby, you're still producing twice as much hormones, so you will still be highly emotional. It doesn't stop. That scares me because I'm not emotional. But anyway, Yes, so you'll still be highly emotional. So it's okay if you cry a little bit more, days on end. Another thing she told me is everyone has breast milk. Seek a lactation specialist if you're having issues getting that milk out of your breast. And the memory I have of that is my aunt was having some milk issues. And of course, she has 3 babies. It's a lot to pump. It's a lot to try to get out. You're a new mother with 3 hungry babies. She had to go to like bottles quickly. But I remember my aunt and my mom, they're from the Caribbean. We're from St. Lucia. So they had a lot of like back in the day things and tricks. They were saying drink cocoa tea. So I don't know if you guys know, but cocoa tea is like a stick. It's real cocoa, 100% cocoa. A cocoa stick, and you grate it and you can make tea out of it. Not hot cocoa. Don't go get no Swiss Miss. I ain't say that. I said cocoa stick. Go to a Caribbean store or talk to a Caribbean friend, because you got them, and ask them what cocoa stick is. And they were saying to drink that with no milk, no sugar, just drink it. Another thing they said is you can get a rag, put it in and soak it in some hot water, squeeze the hot water out of the rag, and just lay the warm rag on your breast, and that can help, get the milk going. So then we went to parenting, asking her some questions like, what about parenting did you not know? She told me postpartum depression is real, which I know that. Speaking to a lot of women in general, seeing the stories on TV, like postpartum depression is real. Sometimes that connection doesn't happen right away. Your body is going through so much. Your hormones are so high that these things can happen. And it's not that you don't love your baby. It's not that you don't care about your baby or yourself. It's just really hard for you to do so at the moment. And it's okay. Please talk to your doctor. Please talk about your feelings. Please be honest about your feelings. Please be 100% real with your doctors, and they can advise you on who to go to get some more help. Another thing she told me is continue taking your prenatal vitamins after childbirth and meal prep. So of course she made sure she told me that part, because my aunt had 3 babies. So she had to meal prep. A lot of the times you forget to eat, don't eat, started eating, and then somebody woke up crying. So now your food done got cold. Now you don't want to eat it no more because it's cold, and then it start getting crusty. So then you really don't want to eat it. So then you want to throw it in like a lot of stuff was happening. All right. So she said meal prepping is very important. If you can, if your family is around, hopefully they're bringing food for you. Your partner's around, somebody, meal prep. That's self-care. Your identity has been altered. You need to learn the new you, but also merge in the old you. I was watching the show called 16 and Pregnant. I remember her talking to her mother. Her mother was like, how are you? How are you feeling after having the baby? And she started crying. And she was like, I don't remember what I used to do. I don't remember what I liked doing. I don't remember my hobbies. I don't remember what it feels like to do this. And I found it so weird, but I also found that statement to be the most realest statement I have ever heard about childbirth and parenting and being a new parent. Because you've been pregnant for 9 months. And then after having the baby, you're still in pain. So you're not doing everything that you did. Your identity is different. Like, you have to learn how to be a cheerleader again. You have to learn how to be a dancer again. You have to learn how to sing again. It's so many things that you're just like, yo, what was I doing before this? That is so real to me. That was so real to me, and I will forever remember that. But you have to merge the old you with the new you, and your identity is different. But that doesn't mean your new identity is something bad. It's just something you need to adapt to, and it's something that you need to just get used to it. And it's okay trying to figure it out. She said to find support groups. There are plenty of them all over the place. They have a lot of them on Facebook. All you gotta do is new mom support group on Google, and a whole bunch of them will come out. You have friends, you have family. Unfortunately, some of these people will disappear after you have the baby. But hopefully you have some ride or dies that's gonna come around and stick with you and be supportive. But you can also find support groups to help you out too. She said, be patient with yourself. Being a parent is new. It's not easy. It can be very difficult. It can be very challenging. You know, every child is different. Even if this is not your first pregnancy or if this is not your first kid, every pregnancy is different. So you need to learn that child and that child needs to learn you. So please be patient. She said, just snap back. It may not happen that fast, but there are exercises that you can do, like cow poses, abdominal vacuums, marching. There's a lot of things that you can't do right away, but there are some exercises that you can do to get your snap back, okay? And belly wraps. You know, there's some that the hospital give you. She didn't like it because it wasn't tight enough for her. It didn't hold everything how she wanted to. So as soon as she was able to, she bought a Ben Kung belly wrap. She bought that and she was able to wrap her own stomach. But your stomach is gonna be like that for a while. Be patient with yourself. You just had a human, a whole human. So then I spoke to my best friend